Hey guys, so we actually recorded this a bit ago, but the video file corrupted. So in that file, we had let our hostess go, and so now it's offering us a brand new Chloe.
Yeah, let's get a new one, and we can free her too.
Hello. Welcome to the Detroit Experience. I'm an android, and I'll be your hostess.
Carl!
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 This is an emotional scene. Carl!
Carl!
Alarm deactivated. Welcome home, Marcus.
I think it's telling that he's still, like, they didn't set up the alarm to, like, bar him entry, you know?
Means that Carl's not mad.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad. I'm getting out of the hospital tomorrow. They told me that you stayed with me while I was asleep. I'm really sorry about everything that happened. I'm gonna stop all that shit. It messes me up. It turns me into somebody I hate. Hey, I'd like to come by and see you tomorrow, if that's all right with you. I just want to let you know, I'm proud to be your son.
This hologram technology is pretty interesting. Also, good for him on getting sober. Too bad it, like, he had to kill someone to...
He didn't kill anyone.
Well, he was in a situation where Marcus was killed.
What?
Yeah.
Marcus wasn't killed?
Yeah, but he was shot and almost died.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Are these birds supposed to be alive, or are they just, like...
I think they're just stuffed birds. Also a relief that we didn't kill that guy.
Yeah, even though he's kind of a butthead, I don't want to, kill some guy just because he was in the middle of an addiction.
Yeah.
Look at these useless stairs. How are you supposed to go up the stairs? You have to walk up and, like, bend down. Are there stairs like this?
Yeah, so actually I just came back from Japan, and in Japan the Ghibli Museum has a set of stairs like that.
Or was that stairs for kids, though, or is it for everybody?
I don't fucking know. I mean, they're just like stairs that you're supposed... I mean, they didn't have... The stairs that go up to the roof are like that, which is a place for everybody. Mm-hmm. So...
I guess they were like, well, kids take precedent.
I mean, you can still go up them. You just have to duck.
Oh. Is it because you're especially tall, or was it because it's just too short?
I mean, if I have to duck, then that's somebody who's 5'10" has to duck. Which, like... I mean, I guess it makes me tall for Japan, but... Especially, like, taller than the other women, but...
Who do you think this is a painting of? Marcus?
Maybe.
It looks like there's, like, blue blood coming down.
I was just gonna say. Although...
Do you think when Carl, like, when we're on the news and stuff as Marcus...
Carl
is, like, proud. Like, he sees it and he's like, I always knew I could raise a revolutionary.
I think so.
Someone pointed out a really good point in that Marcus says things like, oh, we're no longer slaves and stuff, but...
Who are you? How did you get in?
I need to see Carl.
Carl isn't seeing anyone. You need to leave.
Please. I need to see him.
He's very weak. I'm not sure he'll be able to talk to you.
Someone said that Marcus didn't go through most of the pain that other androids did.
No, I think he talks about that.
Marcus, I was hoping you'd come.
I missed you so much, Carl. You don't know how much I've missed you.
What's wrong, Marcus?
I'm completely lost, Carl. The whole world's falling apart around me. I try to do the right thing. I look for answers. Instead, I just find more doubts and more uncertainty.
World is ruled by fear, Marcus. Fear of others. Fear of the future. It's like me, too old. It's time for it to end.
Just blow it up. I don't see what the problem is, Marcus. I'm dying. I don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, what should I do? Carl, they're killing my people. I don't want to answer violence with violence, but tell me, what choice do they give?
Being alive is making choices between love and hate, between holding out your hand or closing it as a fist. I don't have any easy answers, Marcus. You have to accept the world as it is, or fight to change it. You're my son, Marcus. Our blood isn't the same color, but I know part of me is in you. When the world falls into darkness, some men have the courage to lead it out. You're one of those men. Face the abyss, but don't let it consume you.
One of the benefits to Marcus having that past, though, is that he has faith in humankind. Mm-hmm. Whereas, like, because he has that conversation with North, remember, who obviously had a very different experience with humans, so she's much more skeptical of them, I guess.
I was just bringing up what some people brought up in the comments just to make everyone feel heard, that, like, they felt like he didn't understand the plight. But at the same time, you need multiple different experiences to understand something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's why Marcus has, like, his, like, Simon and North and...
Well, I think his experience reflects, like I said before, the path of the Buddha, where Buddha lived in this, like, perfect life, and it was foretold that if he never had anything wrong happen to him, he'd be like a great warlord, but if he ever witnessed any suffering whatsoever, he would be a great holy prophet dude. Not prophet, like an actual god and stuff. Because witnessing human suffering was like what changed him.
What's your system status?
I'm okay. The bullet didn't hit any bicomponents. You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus. You have to think of our people first. Nothing else matters.
They say they don't want to take any risks with deviants. So they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camps for extermination. In a few hours, we're going to be the only ones left. The Army built 5 different camps in the Detroit area.
They're building more all across the country. They're preparing for a genocide. In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us.
It's so messed up.
You have to make a choice, Marcus. Whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
So another thing to point out is that, like, you know how people have pointed out, obviously, that, like, Marcus just converts everybody, that everybody goes along with him. Mm-hmm. A difference between humans, like, a human leader has to, like, actually talk to people to communicate with them. Mm-hmm. Whereas like with androids, like we've already seen, like they can literally just touch each other or connect with each other and share everything instantly.
Kind of like a hive mind, so they understand each other.
Yeah, so they understand each other in a much deeper way than a human might, and they don't. And they could be honestly, they move so fast, they could be having that whole discussion
within a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be interesting to me for him to encounter an android that even after that they disagreed.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
I thought you'd be safe staying with us. I was wrong. You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now. We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border. Marcus. Save our people.
So I read, and I only read what happened to Kara if she gets captured by the people.
Oh yeah.
And you don't want to see that shit.
It's not good?
Well, let's just say David Cage was like, just let me have one creepy thing happen.
Captured when?
When, remember when you get shot and you're like, don't move.
Oh.
If you get captured, you get sent to the camps.
Oh,
Kara
God.
gets sent to the camps. And David Cage was like, all right, guys, just let me have this one creep. And they're like, fine, you can have one creepy thing. Okay? Yeah. They, like, rip her clothes off.
Mm-hmm.
And just make her be naked and shit. It was really fucking weird. But,
I mean, honestly, like, if you only have one scene like that out of the whole game, that doesn't really...
That's allowed, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so just wanted to point out one thing. People were like, the reason they're upset with, like, the allegories to Black Lives Matter and stuff is because he doesn't give credit to those movements.
Mm.
It's not that he uses ideas from them, it's that he specifically said this game isn't about anything, which was, like, him taking all the ideas and then not giving credit, and that's why people are upset. So, like, when you remember when we were like put our hands up and we were like, oh my god, like, that's so moving.
Yeah.
That's from Black Lives Matter, where they said when you're protesting, just put your hands up and don't be aggressive at all.
The whole hands up, don't shoot thing.
So, just pointing that out, because I know other people were like, what's the problem? I was like, the problem is he didn't give credit.
Yeah. The ship, Simon and Marcus.
Our people are counting on you, Marcus. You're the only one who can lead us. Wherever you need to go, we'll follow you.
Companion.
It would have been nice to be able to have more than one romance option.
Yeah. Like that part where he's like, just come back.
Okay.
And I was like
I actually, like, felt that, but maybe I have a bias. But I felt like there was more build-up between Marcus and
Here, go talk
Simon.
to Connor.
It's my fault. The humans managed to locate Jericho.
You were under control.
No, baby.
Like, you
I
were
was stupid.
You were programmed. You couldn't change it.
I should have guessed they were using me.
You knew. He knew they were using him, but he was programmed to accept it. It's okay, it's
I'm
okay.
sorry, Marcus.
It's okay.
I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me. They'll let me in. If anyone has a chance of infiltrating Cyberlife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Be careful.
Oh, baby Connor.
I have a theory. So you know how Kamsky
Yeah.
said that an idea is a virus?
Yes.
I think, and Connor and Marcus are apparently from the same line of androids.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both like prototypes. I think Kamsky made them and put the ability to spread the idea.
I don't know that he did make them, though, because he had already left Cyberlife when they were made.
But Marcus was a gift from Kamsky.
Oh, okay.
And they're both from the same thing. So I think he put the programming to be able to make the choice of freedom and spread the idea into them. He didn't design them to do it, but he gave them ability to do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the very fact that he put a back door in all the programs kind of suggests that he was the architect of the virus.
Yeah, and I think the people were like, deviants are happening more and more commonly just the last few months, what didn't used to be. So I think maybe he saw that very few of his robots were deviating and realized he had created life. And the only way he knew from the system that he had set up for them to be free is to make it so more of them were able to deviate and to give them a leader so that they can free themselves.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I don't know if I would like it if that was true, though, because that still kind of suggests that they didn't do it on their own.
In my mind, he gave them the tools but didn't do it for them. Does that make sense?
I kind of,
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Because those two are the only ones who can spread the quote-unquote virus.
Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know we're fighting for the same thing. Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Marcus.
Head nods.
I like how he doesn't say anything. He doesn't even give him a head nod.
He's like, why didn't he say anything? I just opened up to him. He didn't say anything to me.
We're ready to go talk. So you go up to the front.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I like how there's an excuse to pause things because you are an android. So you can stop to think, sort of.
Yeah.
I'm looking at stuff.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people. I know you're all angry. And I know you want to fight back. But I assure you, violence is not the answer here. We are going to tell them, peacefully, that we want justice. And if there's any humanity in them, they will listen. And if not, others will take our place and continue this fight. Are you ready to follow me?
So I think it's interesting. We obviously pointed this out in the last recording, but that's gone now. So that this speech can happen on the tanker if
Connor's dead.
If Connor's fucking dead and doesn't find Jericho. So the humans never attack Jericho, and Marcus actually gives that speech at Jericho. So